afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Across Pakistan, Eid al-Adha's second day continued with religious devotion as families carried out animal sacrifices, visited relatives, and welcomed guests with traditional meals. Homes across the country prepared dishes including biryani, korma, kebabs, and barbecue specialties as people continued the tradition of distributing sacrificial meat among relatives and those in need. Meanwhile, sanitation operations remained underway in several cities, although complaints regarding waste disposal and cleanliness continued to surface in some areas. Health experts also advised citizens to maintain moderation and avoid excessive meat consumption during Eid festivities. In Karachi, the Counter-Terrorism Department Sindh says it has arrested 2 suspected militants, including a suspect allegedly planning a terrorist attack during Eid al-Adha celebrations. According to CTD officials, suspect Aladino was arrested from Karachi's Yusuf Goth area while allegedly transporting explosive materials from Gwadar to Karachi by bus. Authorities say 10 explosive devices, detonators, and safety fuse material were recovered during the operation. A second suspect, identified as Faraz Ahmed Sumro, was arrested in Karachi's District East and is allegedly linked to the 2022 attack on a dental clinic targeting Chinese nationals. For more on this story, we go to our correspondent Clara Bennett in Karachi.
Security operations remain active across multiple parts of Karachi following these arrests, with CTD and intelligence teams continuing raids aimed at identifying facilitators and associates. Officials say investigations are focusing on possible network links and logistical support structures connected to the suspects. Security has also remained heightened around public spaces and Eid gatherings as authorities continue precautionary measures. Investigators say further details may emerge as interrogations continue.
Thank you, Clara. Pakistan's Chief of Defense Forces, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, says the armed forces will continue pursuing militants and their facilitators with full force amid rising security concerns. According to ISPR, the Field Marshal celebrated Eid al-Adha with frontline troops deployed in Balochistan's Job district along Pakistan's western border. During the visit, he praised troops for their vigilance and operational preparedness against what the military described as foreign-sponsored terrorism. The statement comes days after a deadly blast targeting a train in Quetta left at least 20 people dead, with the banned Baloch Liberation Army claiming responsibility. Internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump says Washington remains dissatisfied with the pace of negotiations with Iran, warning that the United States may, in his words, finish the job if a deal is not reached. Speaking during a White House cabinet meeting, Trump said Tehran wants an agreement but progress remains incomplete. He ruled out sanctions relief and rejected proposals involving Russian or Chinese control of Iran's highly enriched uranium stockpile. Trump also stressed that the Strait of Hormuz would remain international waters under any future arrangement. Meanwhile, Iranian state media claims Tehran has obtained a draft framework for a possible memorandum of understanding with the United States aimed at ending ongoing tensions. Reports suggest the framework includes restoring commercial shipping through the Strait of Hormuz and a gradual reduction of U.S. military presence near Iran. However, the White House has rejected those reports, calling the alleged document a complete fabrication. Tehran has also reiterated that its enriched uranium stockpile remains non-negotiable. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has expressed hope that an agreement between Iran and the United States can be finalized soon. During a telephone conversation with Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, the Prime Minister said a dignified agreement could help regional stability and unlock economic opportunities. According to official statements, the Iranian president thanked Pakistan and Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir for supporting peace initiatives. In a separate conversation with Kuwait's Crown Prince, Prime Minister Shehbaz also highlighted Pakistan's mediation efforts, while Kuwait assured support for Islamabad's role in promoting regional peace. And finally, Pakistan marked the 28th anniversary of Yom Takbir with renewed emphasis on national unity, sovereignty, and defense preparedness. Military leadership paid tribute to the historic nuclear tests conducted in Chagi on May 28, 1998. In a joint message, military chiefs praised scientists, engineers, and armed forces personnel for their role in making Pakistan a nuclear power, describing it as a guarantor of strategic stability in South Asia. They also reaffirmed readiness to defend the country while calling for greater unity and national progress. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Chris Taylor.